I don't have a job, so I have to get really fucking creative. So I'm gonna whip out this shit that I wrote like an hour before I got here. Hope you like it. If not, you can't fire me, fucking have a job. And you know, I don't know, we talked like, you know, I'm going straight to the dick jokes first because I need to get that out the way now. So now we talked about porn earlier, and I want to talk about fluffers because, anybody here watch porn? Yeah! Y'all was scared, man. I want to hear that shit louder because y'all some lying motherfuckers if you know. Anybody here watch porn? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, and I'm going to go through some vocabulary for a minute. There's one person in porn that without it, we wouldn't live without it, and that is the fluffer. Does anyone know what the fluffer does?
Yeah. Something with pillows.
The goal of the fluffer is to make sure that if a man is having a problem while having his scene done, she goes and she blows him. And I'm thinking, if my act goes down, I'll be needing a fluffer, alright? So if it starts to sing, fluffer. But think about it, if you had like a job and you needed a fluffer at work, how would your performance be after that? Like you come in, you know, you're not really motivated today. I don't get what's going on. You need the fluffer. I got a question since we talked about porn anyway. How do you know when you're watching bad porno? When you start dancing to the music. You're there, you're probably like in front of your computer. Shit. I'm about to buy this shit later. Yeah. Move. You're laughing because you know it's true. What about unemployment?
What?
Everything. Give you an idea, like, when I started doing stand-up, I'm like, you know what? I did this because there was nothing else on. I, you know, started watching TV, and I'm like, I'm just gonna do something else to be more creative. I can make unemployment look like a career choice. You go into your guidance counselors, like, you can be a doctor, astronaut, unemployed. That one, unemployed. What did I get to do? Not a goddamn drink named after me. You're like the African American car bomb. You know when you order it, it's gonna have rims, and you will be fucked up. Damn. I'm gonna be a comedian too. You know what's great about karaoke?
What?
Everything. True story, I used to hate karaoke for years. And what happened was I actually went to a bar where you're going through the books and here's the secret to good karaoke. Everyone sucks until it's your turn. All of a sudden it's the best place in the world to be. Luckily for me, I got to do a song that I never thought I'd ever see in karaoke. It was, you guys familiar with the Ramones?
Yeah.
You guys familiar with the Ramones?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, if you're a real Ramones fan, you'll learn that there's one song that they called the KKK Took My Bill. Damn, breaking shit up. Did you pull up the shit already? I haven't got to the good jokes yet. The name of the song was called The KKK Took My Baby Away. So I'm in a bar, and it's like one of those karaoke bars where you've got like the screen up, and the words are coming up, and people are coming behind me to look to make sure I'm not making this shit up. And I'm there, the KKK took my baby away. What? You can say that? You're goddamn right. Well, here's what I learned about karaoke though. You have two types of karaoke. You have good karaoke, you have bad karaoke. I mean, there are certain places where if you're going to do karaoke, observe your audience. You can't be like in a country western bar and you get up and you got like horse and the hats and everyone that's sitting there shooting at you, doing all of that, and I get up to the mic and I'm like, I didn't know y'all had DMX. Yeah, the Cowboys weren't too happy to hear, oh, my niggas getting down like what? Yeah, it kind of scared them and scared me too, because they're like, you gotta leave this place sometime. So yeah, I'm a little bit afraid about that. And the other types of bad karaoke you got is like, I hate to say it, and you know, I didn't say I was gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. White people, don't use the N-word in any karaoke. You're asking for the ass whooping. You won't even know what happened. You'll walk into your girl, what I do? You use the N-word. What'd you think you did? I'm sorry. Bad karaoke, I tell you. You don't want to do bad karaoke. So now that I'm a karaoke slut, I started like, you know, going down, looking for karaoke places to go. And finally I had some friends come from out of town, and we're hanging out down at Adams Morgan, and I decided I'm going to do a karaoke song because they're all out of town, and what the hell, I'll do it. I've never had to pay a DJ for anything. I paid $10 to go to the top of the line. Stuff like that, I was like, fuck, I wish I had brass. I want my $10 back. Especially if you laugh.
I'm the DJ there.
Ah, damn, seriously.
No joke.
That's too funny. It's like, if I talk about anyone's like, and your mama, what? Yeah. It's a good thing I had nothing but nice things to say, because we did have a blast there, but I was like, I paid $10 because I don't have titties. I'll be damned. But they did enjoy it, so you know, I'm not that mad, and you owe me a beer after this set.
Even titties pay $10.
What, the small titties pay 10? You can like measure my size, like, you know what? Girl, this is free. Here's the $5. Oh, just don't even sing. Don't even sing. You're flat chested. Don't even sing.
No, he said even. So
I've actually, you know, since I've been unemployed, I've had time to like check out movies because I didn't really watch a lot of TV, but you know, there's only so many hours you can watch porn on the internet before you gotta go to Redbox. Watch a film without subtitles and screaming. So I took the time out, and you know, everyone's telling me you gotta watch movies that count. And first I went out and I rented like Slumdog Millionaire. Now I'm sorry, I'm from the hood. To watch a movie about another hood way, way far away, it was kind of depressing. But then I started thinking, you know what? For every hood that I've ever been in, you've always got like a rapper representing. What is that? Indian rappers. I want to hear like, yo, yo, Bombay, whoo! What am I gonna get? But you can't pump that in your car. You want like anger. You want like, you know, the guy's in the hood and his mom gets hit in the face by like a bat. Yeah, I was kind of done after that. I was like, ooh, you know what? Fast forward, fast forward. So then I decided to go to like the other film that won the Academy Award, Milk. How many of you guys see Milk in here? Good, because you need to save that $1 from the Redbox. It was pretty, you know what? Honestly, I didn't mind Milk. My problem with Milk was, Sean Penn did an excellent job, but I mean, I'm not homophobic whatsoever. But I want that warning system. If two guys are gonna kiss, you should hear like some beeps coming. Beep, beep, beep. Look away, look away. And you know, you can finish watching the rest of the film because like, oh damn, they kissed. Ah, it's over. It was like just way too much kissing on for me, and I was, I mean, outside of the kissing, it was a really, really great film. Wow. I got like one last joke left, but this is gonna be good because, you know, here's what I learned about doing stand-up. You have two things. You've got like guys who come up and they'll come up with the jokes, and I've learned that if you're gonna have like true comedy, it's gotta come from the heart and it's gotta be part of some of your life experiences. So I decided to give you guys just a quick and dirty tale of like my bachelor party. How many bachelors we got in here? Stay that fucking way, trust me.
damn right.
And what happened was, as I was going through my bachelor party, we had like actually 3 days. We started like in DC, and for Thursday night we decided to let women come along, and then for Friday we hung out in DC, guys night only, and then we get to Philadelphia on Saturday because I had like so many different friends that just wanted to hang with me. Kind of like the kiss of death goodbye, you know, everyone was like, fuck, is he really gonna do it? I think they took bets too, I'm not quite sure. So what happened was we get into like the strip club. Now, I don't know if you've been to like strip clubs in Philadelphia. They're not like strip clubs anywhere you've been. The strip clubs in Philadelphia, you walk in and there's like a guy sitting out like with a Cadillac selling you beer and liquor as you go in. And because they don't have a liquor license, you're like, oh shit, we can just buy this here and save? You're not saving a damn thing. It's 3 in the morning, you buy what you get. So you come in, and I've got this friend named Philly Mike, who's gonna kill me when he sees this shit on YouTube tomorrow. And Philly Mike is like, you know what, because you're the bachelor, we're gonna hook you up. And so I'm there, I'm having a drink at the bar, and there's like this really, you know when you're too old to be a stripper? Time to give it up? She's like really old, and she's walking, she got these humongous breasts, and I'm like, wow, this is gonna work out well. So she walked past me, she's like, hey, you wanna touch it? And I'm like, no. And Philly Mike comes up, pays her. Next thing I know, she's coming up, and she hits me in the face with the titties, and I'm like, oh my God, silicone hurts. You don't know how much silicone weight, and the bigger it is, it's like hitting like a 5-pound bag of sugar. Just like, bam! So then it gets worse. No, it gets worse, because then he decides that, you know, you gotta go into the room, and you get like one of those little booths where the stripper will dance for you. Now, I'm not even fucked up yet, so I'm like, you know what? I really don't need to dance, but you can't stop Philly Mike from doing anything. So apparently, we're at the bar, he grabs the first girl he sees, gives us some money, pushes us into a room. She turned around and I'm like, oh my God, I think she's a man. So she starts coming up, he starts doing the dance, and you know, here's the thing, when you're in a Philly strip club, they start negotiating as if you want more. You know, some strip clubs say there is no sex in the champagne room. Not this time. No, they were there, and she starts dancing and grinding on me, and I'm like, back up, back up. I don't know if you're a man or not. And when she took off her pants, like, thank God you're a woman. Scary stuff. You're in this really small, tight, confined space, and for like that one song, they're trying to negotiate with you, like, oh, I can do so right. Oh, I can make it better. And I'm sitting there going, Policia, Policia. Wasn't quite sure where that was going. All right, I'm the WayneMan, y'all. I'm out. Thanks for coming out. Peace from me, yo.